So I'm Lena Nicolas-Kryzhko, and I'm commercial and business development for digital solutions within the service business. Before we come to the topic, I would like to ask you a question. How did you come to Berlin? What means of transportation did you took? Car, train? Train, very good. Train, wow. You're all very conscious, and I think we all agree that we want to contribute to sustainable transportation and sustainability in general, but taking public transportation. But what prevents other people from doing so? Because a lot of people take plane, cars, whatever. Well, for me, there are three things. It's lack of punctuality, lack of comfort, and sometimes high cost. Now, the good thing is that we can address all three challenges, and we do it at Alstom. So, we support operators in delivering reliable and efficient journey every day throughout the whole life cycle of the trains. And we do it leveraging the integrated suite of digital maintenance solutions. Now I would like to explain you how it works on example. So, we go on a journey with Italian operator Italo, and we will see how Alstom contributes to ensure high availability and reliability of the trains in the cost-efficient manner. Italo is the first private high-speed operator in Europe. We started in 2008 as we were awarded by Italo with a contract to supply a fleet of high-speed trains. It was a wonderful partnership. So much so that today we maintain a fleet of 51 high-speed Alstom trains, with even more to come. And the performance of Italo is exceptional. You can see it here. I will give you two figures to prove it. The first is the train punctuality. It's more than 97%. And the passenger satisfaction, the overall passenger satisfaction, is more than 90%. Now, you would ask, what is the role of Alstom in this exceptional performance? And it is actually our commitment to Italo to deliver the trains back to the operations in the best condition at a certain point of time, every single day, during 30 years of maintenance contract. And the secret, one of the secrets of our partnership is a digital depot, our digital depot in Nola. Let me explain. So, first, we combine our digital innovations and the latest technologies such as artificial intelligence, advanced data analytics, 3D printing, and augmented reality. Second, we integrate these technologies into the maintenance process. And third, we constantly upskill our people, our employees, to deliver best and to take the best out of digital world and the process improvement. Now you might say nothing new. We have heard it with other OEMs, and you would be right. And it's not about technology we are talking here. It's about the integration of this technology into the process, and it's about our flexibility to adapt this technology to the customer and project needs. Now, we will come back to Nola, and we will see how we integrate the technology to maintain the fleet of Italo. So, the first technology we rely on is real-time condition monitoring of the fleet. All the trains, they gather all relevant data on train condition and operational environment. All this data is then automatically transmitted to the control room in Nola. The data is then processed and visualized in the Health Hub. This is our solution for condition-based and predictive maintenance. So basically, the engineers in the control room, they see the real-time condition of the assets all the time. They also see the future development of the asset condition over time. This is possible thanks to algorithms running constantly on the data of the health hub and giving very precise information to the engineers. What should be done and what is the best time window to perform the maintenance work. Another important technology we rely on in Nola is the train scanner. Before coming to the depot, the train passes through the arch, you can see here, and the arch is equipped with multiple sensors, scanning the functionality of the components and the train integrity. This data, once more, automatically transmitted to the same control room in Nola and analyzed and visualized in the health hub. It makes actually the life of our maintenance engineers much easier because there is no more unnecessary train inspections to perform. All the data are compiled in one very simple dashboard, the algorithm running on the data, and basically the engineers are notified only in the case of problems or potential issues. Now, we talked about the data, and this data is very important for the next step of our process, which is flexible planning of maintenance activities. Maintenance planning is actually a very demanding job because you need to put 3 parameters into one single equation. These parameters are, this is the current and future condition of the assets, the first one. The second one is the timetable. It is as of today and of course as of tomorrow. And the third one, which is not to be neglected, is the availability of employees and equipment in the depot. So we put all these parameters into the equation. The data is processed with a powerful optimization tool, and this tool provides us the best possible proposal for the maintenance planning. So far, so good. We have our proposal, but what if there is a sudden alert that pops up in the last minute from the train? Well, in this case, our engineers will take it, put it back into the system, and the overall maintenance plan will be optimized in a couple of seconds. In this case, once more, we can assure the best availability for our Italo fleet. Now, in the next step, those data are automatically transmitted in our maintenance management system. The work orders are automatically generated and assigned to the maintenance team. The spare parts, they are also there because we use the flexible stock planning, and potential obsolescence issues are managed with our 3D printing. So, our depot is ready to welcome the trains and ensure maximum availability and reliability of the fleet. Now we are coming to the late evening, and the trains start to come to Nola. Each single train knows what track to take, and each single technician knows exactly what task to perform. We have also the tablets which guide our maintenance team in each single step of maintenance process. So nothing is forgotten and everything performed according to the instructions. So no more paperwork and no more lengthy documentations. Our technicians can focus actually on their initial task, perform the maintenance work. We are coming now in our journey to the early morning, and all maintenance tasks are performed. And the trains actually are ready now to start the journey. The fleet planner takes another look into the real-time view of the planned activities for the evening and sees if everything has been performed according to the plan. This is the case, and the trains can be signed off for the operations. Another click of the mouse, and our Italo colleagues will get the data, the information that the trains are ready to start their journey, and the next day can begin. Now, so far so good. If we can plan the activities and perform them during the night shift in the depot. But what if the problem occurs during the day, during the operations? In this case, our maintenance engineers are available in the control room in Nola 24/7 to provide the remote assistance to the train crew and solve the problem remotely. In these tasks, once more, they rely on the real-time data available in the health hub in the control room and also on the exact driver desk replica. In this case, not a single minute will be wasted to understand what is the problem, what is the root cause of the problem, and how we're gonna solve it. And in some very rare cases, if we can't solve the problem remotely, we have a mobile unit that will go to the location of the train. Our maintenance engineers once more have access to the real-time data. They know exactly where to look at and how to solve the problem. And once more, we can guarantee the highest availability and reliability of the fleet. So now you see the idea of digital depot is quite simple. We leverage real-time data and the latest technologies in each single step of our maintenance process. And in such a way, we are able to guarantee maximum availability and reliability of the fleet in a cost-efficient manner. This is what we do in Nola, and this is what we do in many other depots all around the world. So, digital depot enables our customers to ensure 100% of operational availability. That means that we ensure that the trains are ready for operations according to the schedule. The passengers, so the customers of our customers, enjoy comfortable journey with flexible air conditioning and all the doors functioning properly. And with digital depot, we are able to save up to 30% of maintenance costs. This gives, of course, a competitive advantage for Alstom in the area of maintenance, but it also enables our customers' operators to provide attractive pricing for the tickets. And we are coming already to the end of our journey on the digital depot, and I would like to end it by rephrasing the quote of Thomas Edison. The value of an idea lies in the using of it. So, the value of digital lies in the using of it. And if you would like to learn more about digital depot, I would like to invite you to my colleagues to the stand of maximizing system performance. And if you would like to see a live demo of Health Hub, I'm there to show it to you in the expert corner. Thank you.
How many train scanners do you have in Italy?
Well, normally in Italy, I would say we use one train scanner before the train goes in the depot. And you actually don't need to have plenty of them. It should be positioned in the right place. So the trains goes regularly through it. And as the trains come regularly to the depot in Nola, it's enough to have one there.
And you said that there's also a unit available to go to a train if there's something wrong. Is there one unit for the whole country?
It depends on actually, first of all, it happens very rarely. So we don't need to have plenty of them staying because it really is something very special. And actually, yes, it would be one, and it can be also shared depending on the location, you know.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, it's just a follow-up on the train scanner. Do you maintain the train scanner yourself on depot? Because the reliance on the information and the predictability of stuff like wheel profiles and brake pad replacements, how long can you have an outage of the train scanner, and how quickly do you need to get it back online again?
Well, it depends. First of all, yes, we do maintain our train scanners if we have the maintenance contract. It's part of the package we deliver to our customers. And then depending on the ordage, it can be very different things. So one of the last things you can see, the train scanner, it's outside. So you can see the spider net, for example, on the camera. Well, this can be maintained quite quickly and resolved quite quickly. And if you need to change something, this is something that you rather plan also in advance, so the equipment is there and it's not weeks out of performance.
Hello. Thank you for the great presentation. My question is, how do you motivate the technicians to do really good documentation by providing a good user experience and usability? How is it in your depots?
So we are talking, if I understood correctly, how we ensure that technicians accept the new technology, like the tablets, to ensure the documentation. I think it's just showing the value add for the technician. And the value add is quite huge, because if you don't have it, there is a lot of paper documentation necessary. And what happens often, of course, we need to first to focus on the task, but then in the end of the shift, they need to make all the documentation by hand. And actually what happens with the tablets, it's done in such a way that they document it while performing the task. And with the new technology, of course, you can think about other things, how to improve even this user experience. But it's actually, we have seen, it actually saves a lot of time for the technicians for the documentation, because basically they can just click some things and then it's done. It's in their interest, you know. Once you have shown the value, it works. Okay, thank you.